Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our Bannerlord series. This is episode 17. I'm your Liege Lord, the Godless Gamer, and to the excitement of many, I'm sure, I think this is the episode that we are going to declare our independence. I have a game plan, so I have a lot of things that I want to get done before we declare our independence. It's going to be a step-by-step process here, but I think we're going to make it happen. I think I've prepared enough for this civil war. Now, I've been given a lot of advice, and my commenters are there for me, giving me some good advice. Now, if I understand correctly, the second that we leave the kingdom, we will be in a civil war, and nobody else will be able to declare war on us. It'll just be us against the Vlandians. Nobody else can declare war on me until we win the war with the Vlandians. So there's that to look forward to. That's one less thing to kind of worry about. I don't have to worry about, you know, having to deal with a bunch of people attacking me while I'm fighting the Vlandians. But before we declare the independence, before we do it, well, initially we were going to do it this way, and then I changed my mind and said I wanted to do it this way by creating a faction and then starting a rebellion this way. But I've really thought about it. I haven't done the background work that I need to, like improving people's opinions. Like a good way to improve opinions of everybody in the faction is by voting for them to get land. And I haven't been doing that at all. I've just been super greedy and just been taking everything myself. So I haven't been doing really well when it comes to relations with other people in my faction. So I'm not sure if this faction that I created is really going to succeed. I don't know if I can make this happen unless I wait and put in the work trying to improve opinions with people. Like, I could do that, or I could just go back to leaving the kingdom the old way, the old-fashioned way, just leaving with all of our holdings and fighting the Vlandians one-on-one. So I have a plan for if we do it this way. I have a plan for when we leave the kingdom if we use this method, and we most likely will use that method. I just don't see the faction happening. Maybe with time we'll get some more members of the faction, and there are some things that I want to accomplish before we declare our independence, and one of them is getting Thractori Castle from the Botanians. I want to take this while it's fresh and while it's close. I'm going to summon a small army and we'll go take this. It should be pretty easy. And then another thing I want to do is take Attaconia back. We've lost this. We lost it to the Northern Empire. At the end of the last episode, I misspoke and I said Risso's castle was being sieged. It wasn't. It was Attaconia that was being sieged and was taken. So I want to take these two castles back, and then I think I'm ready to declare independence. I have a dirty trick that I'm going to kind of play and to see if it really works out. I'm going to summon a decent-sized army to take Thractori, and then on my way to Attaconia, I'm going to summon the largest army I can, which is going to cost a lot of influence. I'm already second-guessing myself because I need influence to pass a bunch of policies that I want to get passed before I leave. That was another piece of advice you guys gave me. Use because I'm going to lose all my influence the second I split off. So I should use it all while I can, and I have some policies in here that I want to see passed, and that's going to cost me a lot of influence. All right, influence is going to be tight. Influence is going to be tight, but my trick was summon a really big army, get them to help me take Attaconia back, and then lead the army on the edge of the world. Like, take all the Vlandian lords that I can all the way to the edge of the world, break up the army, and then sprint. Like, sprint back to the front with the Vlandian territory. Get back here, you know, manage troops a little bit, get these garrisons set up right. Well, these garrisons, Garantor, Thractori, and Veron Castle. Set up the garrisons and just be prepared for the massive army that the Vlandians are going to summon, and they're going to hit these castles first. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it, guys. And these two castles, this one has level 1 walls, this one has level 1 walls, and this one has level 1 walls. They just have really crappy walls, so it's going to make it even harder to defend them. And the one weakness I'm going to have in this civil war is if the Vlandians summon a huge army that I can't deal with. Because I'm going to have nobody to help me. I'll have some parties wandering around, but that's only so much help. I can't summon armies when I split off, because I won't be part of a kingdom, so I'm not going to have the luxury of being able to bring armies together. I'm basically going to be doing it by myself, so it's going to be rough, guys. It's going to be rough. Let's summon this other army. Let's get this small one going. This first army is going to stay small. I don't need a lot for this. I'm sure there aren't that many defenders. And then I'll summon the rest on our way to Ataconia. We're still in the middle of the siege, but there was one thing that I forgot to mention. I'm gonna let time keep going here. My wife is pregnant. We haven't forgotten about that. Well, let's not forget about that. And I think she's gonna give birth this episode, so let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that she has a son. I need a male heir. We haven't had one. We've had a daughter. We've had a daughter and we've had a niece. And look at this. We have another army coming in to help us take this. Now, this could be a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing about it is that we can auto-resolve this and take this quickly. The downside is, now that he's coming, he's the larger army, so he's going to be leading the siege. So the second he shows up, he's going to take over the siege. And I won't be the one that takes this, so I won't be able to claim it at the end of the siege. It's going to be left to a vote, so I'm just going to have to hope that I get this in an election. Okay, let's go. We'll auto-resolve it. We have more than enough men. They only have 122 defenders. I have no control. I can't... It's a good thing that I queued up all the right stuff. Oh, nope, here we go. He's starting the siege. Okay, I hope we don't lose too many men. I'm gonna auto-resolve it. Only 12 men. That's nothing. That's perfectly fine. So it's up to a vote. Let's just hope that we get it. I don't have to be here to manage it anymore now that I have this mod here. So we're going to get moving again. I'm going to stop off at Legetta. I have some stuff to drop off. I have a bunch of olives. At least I think I have a bunch of olives. Did I not get them? Oh, man. I must have forgot. Orticia had a bunch of olives for sale. Okay, yeah, I'll go this way instead of going around this way. We'll stop off at Orticia, buy a bunch of olives, drop them off at Legetta. All the while, we'll have this army still together, and we'll summon some more people once we get about halfway. And then we'll initiate our little plan to get on the edge of the earth, and then we'll declare our independence. We have to decide our policies, too. I won't forget about that. We have to vote on policies. We have to do some government stuff, some bureaucratic stuff. We got Thractori Castle. So it belongs to us now. Which now gives us a solid border against the Vlandians. These three castles castles represent the border of Empire territory and Vlandian territory. So we've created our border, guys. Let's buy this. Let's recruit, and let's buy the olives that I forgot to buy. We'll stop off at Legetta. And my wife just gave birth. Oh my goodness, I'm scared to look. I'm nervous. It's a boy. And he has a -1 opinion of us? What did we do to him? He hates us already. We had a boy, guys. Okay, we already know what we're gonna name it. My brother is Julius. So he already got Julius Caesar's name. We're gonna name our son Augustus. He's honest, and he's very cautious, apparently, as an infant. He's a very cautious infant. So he's not gonna stick his fingers in an outlet or something. Alright, so we had a son, guys. That we got what we want. We have a daughter and a son. Oh, since we were talking about our family, my younger sister, Julia, is 17, on the edge of 18. And once she turns 18, she becomes an adult officially. At least I think so. At least I think at 18 she becomes available to do whatever, and I might bring her into the party and train her up. Cincinnatus Scout, he's already full up. Athletics. Rote was our landmark. Let's try to get a few more people in here. Let's not go crazy on spending influence. I need some influence to make these policy changes. So, we'll bring the cheapest people, I guess. Just as many as I can. 20, 20, 20, that's not bad. 94 so far. We're doing okay. 174. Okay, I think that's good. That's a good portion of all of the lords in the kingdom. Let's gather them together all in one place. They'll come and help me siege Atticonia Castle. The Batanians are taking this castle back, which is interesting. That would be nice. We'll weaken the Valandians a little bit. So we're in the middle of this siege still. We kind of skipped ahead in time here. A lot of people are starting to show up, which is going to give me the ability to, you know what, I'm just going to auto-resolve this one, because I want to start, I want to get moving before this whole army gets assembled. I want enough time to get as far on the borders as I can, because the bigger the army gets, the faster the cohesion's going to go down. So once we finish sieging this and taking this, I'm going to claim this, by the way. I'm not going to leave it up to an election. I'm going to claim it. And then I want to have some time to pull the rest of the people that are still showing up, pull them as far away as I can. So I'm going to auto-resolve this. Sorry this is a little, you know, we're not fighting any battles. I promise we will fight some battles. The second we declare our independence, it's going to hit the fan. Everybody in the Vlandian faction, their opinion is gonna tank once I leave the kingdom. Like, everybody's relation is gonna take a big hit. Do I care if their opinion takes a hit again right here, if I show mercy? Because I want to keep this castle. I don't want to pillage it a lot. I want to keep it. So everybody's gonna hate this, but I don't care. We're gonna claim it as well. We don't really need to manage it. That's okay. Let's let's go as far over here as we can, as far as our cohesion can take us. Alright, so guys, I'm taking this army of 1,000 to the edge of the earth. And along our journey, the Batanians declared peace with us, so we're not fighting them anymore. So I guess that's nice. That gives me one less thing to worry about, like, because my realm is right here, and the Batanians might attack, so that war is over. I don't like it because when when I want to declare independence, we want the Valandians to be involved in as many wars as possible. But right now, we're only involved in one. I might have to try to pull them into some more wars. So we're really getting up here on the edge. We're on the edge of Northern Empire territory, and our cohesion's about to collapse. So the army's going to split up. But something happened on the way. Is it still happening? There was a siege going on. Somebody was sieging Epicrotea. I guess they're not doing it anymore. Oh, they took it. Okay. Yeah, so that's even better. That's actually a good thing, guys, because Epicrotea is a city that was under the control of the Valandians, and it wasn't me. So this being under the control of the Northern Empire actually works out for me. That's one less city that the Valandians will have. Hey, if we really think about it, the Valandians haven't really grown much. They haven't grown much. They grabbed some castles up here in Sturgian territory. I'll give them that. And they took a castle here against the Batanians, and they took a castle here against the Aserai. But they haven't taken any major settlements. Epicrotea was the only one. So they're back to the amount that they started with. So they're not really that impressive. Everything else that they've taken has gone to me. So this is going to be this is a significant portion of the realm that's going to be breaking off from them. So I'm glad that the Northern Empire took that. I'm just going to march these guys until the cohesion gives up. And then I'm going to have to sprint back to the front. Uh-oh, Marcus the Outcast was captured? I didn't realize that. I can't do it yet. He only just got out of prison. I'm already trying to rush him out the door again. Okay. The army is disbanded. Let's go. I'm going to run all the way back through dangerous territory, which is going to work in my favor. The Valandian army that just broke up, they're going to have to deal with threats if they want to get back here. So we're done with our devious plan. Once we get over here, I say once we get to the front lines right here, we'll make our policy changes. We'll use up all the rest of our influence. I guess I'll try to get them involved in another war because they're only involved in one now. And then we'll declare our independence. And I'll also check what the faction's like, if we got any supporters. I doubt it. I'm just passing through on my way, and there's an enemy attacking one of my villages. We're gonna auto-resolve this. How dare he? I should really try to minimize the amount of losses that I get, because I'm trying to train up an army here that's going to help me fight the Civil War. Like, the army that I have right now is gonna be what does it for me. Wasn't anything valuable for me. Nothing valuable for me to wear. I should specify. It's good to sell, though. So we have a bunch of defenders in Resos, which is good. They're going to have to kind of hold the line. I'll pass by Ataconia and see what's going on. If I can defend it, I'll try to defend it. They're already assaulting it. It's already being assaulted. They're going to take it. We just lost Ataconia again. Do I need to manage you? Yeah, I do. I need to throw some money in here. Some recruits. They're raw, but they're men. They'll work. Let's check out the garrisons of all these places. 267 for Thractore, 372 for Veron, and 314 for Garantor. These castles are just gonna get attacked really hard. I have to be ready for it. Alright, let's position ourselves. Alright, Thractore Castle is going to be our base of operations for all of our, for everything that we're about to do right now. So we're going to go into the kingdom. Let's see if we can try to pull them into a war with somebody. 0 support, 0, 0, 0. 3 with the Aserai, that's nothing. 0 with the Sturgians. And it looks like the war with the Northern Empire is going to end anyway. So as much as I want to try to be at war with somebody when I do this, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. How's the faction? Nobody joined. It's just me. Let's pass some policies. Now I went through these and I have them. I have the ones picked out that I want. I guess we'll go from the bottom up. I want military Corone. Military achievements grant 20% more influence. Troop wages are increased by 20%. So if I pass this, it's going to be more expensive for the Valandians to field armies. It's going to be 10% more expensive. And I won't be suffering these when I declare my independence. So this is all stuff for the Valandians to have to deal with. But let's spend this influence. Let's get this done. So that'll make armies more expensive. The next one I want to get is Sacred Majesty. Ruler clan earns 3 influence per day. Non-ruler clans lose influence per day. So I want to do this one because it benefits one person, the ruler clan, and it's against everybody. So this policy will only benefit one person, the ruler clan. It's not going to benefit anybody else. So this is kind of an obvious one. It helped the one hinder the many. Okay, so we have 875 influence next. The next one is hunting rights. Food production in towns and castles is increased. That's okay with me. Town loyalty is decreased. So they'll have to deal with loyalty problems in towns. So what? The towns will be able to make more food. That's not going to save them. But town loyalty might cause enough strife within the faction that it might help me. Alright, next up. Debasement of the currency. Ruler clan gains 100 dinars per day for each town in the kingdom. Settlement loyalty is decreased by 1 per day. So this is another hit to the loyalty of settlements. Sure, we're helping Durthard out. He's going to get 100 more gold every day. For every town in the kingdom. We're going to be making this a little worse because we're going to be taking our 2 towns away from his kingdom. So he won't get as much when we split away. But settlement loyalty will be decreased by 1 per day. That is a significant amount. And surprisingly, a lot of people want to do this. So this policy is another case of helping the one at the expense of the many. Okay, next one is crown duty. How am I doing on influence? We're doing okay. A 5% tax on tariffs is paid to the ruler clan. Higher trade penalty in towns. This is across the entire faction. Settlement prosperity is decreased by 1 per day. So this is going to hit settlement prosperity, and there's going to be a higher trade penalty in towns. But here we go. It's going to benefit the ruler clan. Sure, it's going to help Durthard, but it's going to hurt everybody else. There's 11% support, so I have to throw some of my weight behind this. It's not getting passed. It's not happening. Okay, so unfortunately that one's not going to happen. which is understandable. It's not a very good policy. Okay, Imperial Towns. Let's see if we can get that one. Where is it? Imperial Towns. Yeah, here it is. Towns held by the ruler clan gain 1 loyalty and 1 prosperity per day. I'm not sure how many towns Durthert owns. Let's see. How many do you own, Durthert? Oh, I could just look in the... He owns 2 towns. He has 2 castles, but he has 2 towns. Sargot and Galend. Or Galend, however you want to pronounce it. Don't bug me for pronunciations. Alright, Imperial Towns. So towns held by non-ruler clans lose loyalty. So everybody who's not the ruler, a part of the ruler clan, loses more loyalty in their town every day. But towns held by the ruler will gain loyalty, and he only owns 2. 9%. This is another one that's not going to get passed. Damn it. I should have... Before I read these things, I should look at the support before opening up. Yeah, it's not happening. I used a little influence just to try to see. Okay, that one's off the table. Which the last one is Lord Privy's Council. Lord's Privy Council. Tier 5 plus clans gain 0.5 influence per day. Influence cost of inviting lower tier clans to army are increased. So, and this one's actually highly supported. Okay, so what basically this thing is going to do for us is that tier 5 clans in the faction, and there aren't that many. Tier 4. This is tier 6. 4. 5. 5. 3. 4. 4. 4. 4. 3. 3. 3. 4. Okay, so 3 clans that qualify to benefit from this policy. So there are only 3 clans in the faction that get to benefit from this. Everybody else... Or in order for these tier 5 plus clans, in order for them to raise armies of anybody else below tier 5 plus, it's going to cost them 20% more influence to summon armies. So it's going to be more expensive in influence for high tier clans in the Valandians to summon armies if they're inviting lower tier clans. And they want to pass it. Okay. Okay, that was a lot to go through, guys. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to go through each and every one and kind of make you understand why each and every one was important. I wrote those down just to make sure I didn't forget, because I didn't want to go through all this and take a long time. So we're through all that. Okay, so we didn't get any wars declared. We weren't able to do that. We got the policies that we wanted. The garrisons of my border castles are... I guess they'll have to do... I'm sure there aren't a lot of high-quality troops in these garrisons, but there shouldn't be a lot of armies. I want to try to bushwhack some Valandian parties and imprison some lords, and try to get as many lords off the table as possible before we just get overwhelmed. So I think, without further ado, this faction went nowhere. We're leaving the kingdom, and we're keeping all of our holdings. We are now at war with the Valandians. We have separated. It's official. I didn't realize Nadea was so far away. Okay, that's something I overlooked. Her party's far away. Okay. We are now at war. We have a civil war. Nobody else can declare war on us. It's just us and the Valandians until we settle our differences. So let's see if we can capture some lords, catch them unawares. Here's an idiot. He fleed. Here's Durthert. Oh my god. Oh my god, Durthert. Get over here, you idiot. You absolute moron.
Yeah.
This has to be a manual battle. It has to be.
I'm in command!
The first battle that we're fighting against our overlords, we're gonna capture the king. I should say our former overlords, not our overlords.
Ha! Arrows! On soldiers! Move out! Horsemen! Forward!
I am enjoying this battlefield very much. I like the openness. We are going to keep him locked up. We are not going to let him go. We are not going to sell him. We are going to go to Ortisia. We are going to throw him in the dungeon, and we are going to lock him up. Throw away the key. And I just killed Durthard with a javelin immediately. Now I'm just showing off. Now I'm just showing off, guys. Wow, this guy has it out for me. He's really pissed that I killed Durthard. Come on. Wow, he's pretty tough. Alright, they do have the elevation, they have the hill in their favor, but we have the numbers, and we have the competent leadership on our side.
Onwards!
I'm gonna get my cavalry behind them. Our first head of the episode. I'm just gonna have my cavalry charge. They're in a loose formation, for the most part. Another head. My men deserve a drink after this battle for capturing the king.
Warrior attack!
You can take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom. Actually, never mind. There is going to be no freedom. There's no freedom. Just, I'm just the new king. I plundered 10,000 gold. Enough. I choose to live to fight another day. I trust you will respect the custom of war and allow me to pay fair ransom. No, you are my prisoner now. We got quite a bit of booty to sell, so let's sell our booty and let's lock up Durthard. I'm gonna lock him up in Ortisia because there's so many defenders here, so if anybody wants to come and save him, they're gonna have to go through all 897 of my defenders. So let's go back. I have to sell this stuff too. And then once we deposit him, we'll try to get back here and capture as many of the lords as we can. What do I want to do? Focus point. I could do tactics. I could throw it into crossbow. I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting a lot of siege defenses. I'll be honest, guys. So let's prepare our crossbow skill, because I'm going to be using my crossbow a lot. So I'll do that one. Somebody has an... Oh, my younger sister has some attribute points to allocate. I didn't do this. Okay. She's going to have a lot. Damn. 1 into intelligence, 2 into vigor, 2 into endurance. I'll throw another one into control. I'll do 1 for social. I'll throw 1 into cunning, too. I'll throw another into intelligence. And I'll throw another into social. Now, she has a lot of attribute points just to start, and she still has her whole life ahead of her. So she's going to be leveling up and increasing all of this. So she's going to become quite an impressive specimen. And this is only my younger sister. Wait till our daughter grows up and our son grows up. Alright, I'm very scared. I'm very scared. We're almost to Articia. He cannot escape. He hasn't escaped. He's still there in his ugly face. He's still there. Come on. Yes, we made it. Manage prisoners. Dirthred is in the dungeon. I have to visit him. I have to. I can't let this go. We have to rub it in his face. We have to talk smack. We have to talk trash. Dirthred, you moron, do you realize what you've made me? You're getting what you deserve. You've allowed me to be where I am right now. And now look at you. You pathetic old man. Enjoy the company of the rats. Vlandia will be mine. Vlandia will be mine. Okay. Alright, so we rubbed it in his face. That is a nice piece of leverage to have in this war. Let's check our we should have a war widget. Oh no, we don't have a war score thing. There's no war exhaustion. We just end this war when we decide to end it, basically. I think that's how it works. Okay. Let's get back on the front line. Let me recruit. Ooh, look at all that. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we have a lot of recruits to get if we ever lose any. Minus 5% trade penalty within cities of your own kingdom. That's party leader. Oh no, this is for Cincinnatus. I care about the scout part. Hideout detection range. This is the only one that affects his scout role. Am I ever gonna let you govern something? Let me look at him. Is he imperial culture? I name all of my party members with an imperial name or like a Roman name, so I don't know what their culture is. He's Vlandian. So most likely I'm not going to give him land within my realm unless it's Vlandian. So I mean, he might be a governor at some point. To get back out there. Let's capture some more lords. Now, somebody mentioned that, one of my commenters mentioned that we can capture lords and try to convince them to join our side. Raktor is under attack. I'm scared to see how big the army is. I'm scared. 394. It's Ingulthur, the guy whose relation we've been trying to improve. Alright. 149 ranged. He has a lot of cavalry. He has a lot. Enough to overwhelm me in an open field battle, so I think what I'm going to do is try to defend the castle, but that runs me the risk of him getting reinforcements. He outnumbers me 2-1, and he has just too many cavalry. I can handle a bunch of infantry. I can handle that. I can even handle a bunch of range, too. But if you have too much cavalry, it makes it difficult to win open field battles. They really make the difference. I don't think I could do this, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm not super unicum MLG 360 no scope. I'm not going to be able to do that. Unless I defend the castle. And, I'm running the risk of him getting reinforcements. So maybe we can sacrifice Thractore, let him take this, and maybe just keep hitting the lords that are by themselves. Because I really think he's going to get reinforcements, guys. I really, really think so. If I get in the castle and he gets reinforcements, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. If the forces stay as they are, I win. Let me see what's going on behind him. Uh-oh, there's a party right there. Maybe he's coming to reinforce. Where's he going? Raiding Gamardin. No, he's not trying to reinforce him. So many choices, guys. Oh my god, what do I do? Do I attack this guy? Win the battle, take him successfully, but I'd be sacrificing Thractore. Let's see. Let's just see if there's any more armies coming by. He doesn't seem to be getting any reinforcements. Let's jump on this army. If we can catch him.
What do you want?
I'll do this manually. We'll win it. I'll recruit any troops that we're right next to a village. If I need to recruit more troops, we will. We'll rush back to the castle, and then we'll defend that. I'm doing this manually. I can't afford to lose men. He has 57 infantry. There we go. Okay, 26 cavalry. That's nothing.
I'm in command!
I think if I captured this lord in this battle, I might have enough time to run back to Articia to lock him up. Because if I go in and engage and defend the other castle... Or I could just lock him up in the castle if I break in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making decisions in the middle of a video. Blah! Alright, we can set up right here.
Onwards! Soldiers, forward! Get moving! Horse! Move out! Bows! Move! Hear me! Arrows! Attack! At them!
No.
Forward! Warrior! Move out! Get moving!
Interesting, they're moving up, even though they're outnumbered.
Onward! Troops! Move! Horsemen! Out! Charge!
Everybody's red, so it's kind of confusing. I'm not giving up my color, even though it's the Blandian color. I'm not giving it up. So it's the Battle of the Reds. May the better red win.
Warriors!
Alright. Infantry, get a little closer. No, don't give them hell. I mean, give them hell, but not until I tell you to.
Raiders, hear me! Forward! Get moving! Mounts! Come on, boy! Cavalry! Forward! Hear me! Move! Soldiers, give them hell! Come on!
Well done, boys. I don't think we lost a lot. Ooh, that guy just got wrecked. Only one death. This civil war is not starting out well for the for the Vlandians. You are my prisoner now. Okay, I'm gonna take a bit of a gamble and try to get back to Ortisia to lock this guy up, and just hope that I can get back to Thractoria Castle in time to defend it. And maybe it'll give us some extra time to see if he gets any reinforcements, so maybe a little time is what we need. Alright, I went through all... Oh, did he get a better horse? Oh yeah, I can give him a better horse. Alright, there we go. So, alright, somebody did get something. My relation has increased with my daughter? She appreciates that we just kicked that lord's ass? She was like, that's my dad. Do that one. Okay. He got reinforcements, which is what I was afraid of, so we made the right move. We made the right move. They're gonna take Thractoria. I would defend it, but there's just not enough defenders, and the walls are only level 1. Even with my help, it would be like just under... It would just be just about 400 men. I can defend Ortisia. Level 3 walls. 901 defenders. Let's get back to Ortisia and deposit our prisoner. And let's reinforce the garrison of Garantor Castle, because I think Garantor Castle's the next target. And if we can prepare for a siege like that with some more men, I'll feel more comfortable defending the castle against numbers like that. Go to the dungeon, manage the prisoners. Durthort's still rotting in here, now he's got some company. Ortisia is super rich, so I can sell all the stuff here. 30,000. We're a little in the red, but that's okay. It's not a scary amount. Okay, let's get to Garantor Castle now. Let's deposit some of the men I have in my army. Let's give Garantor Castle some high-quality troops. I'll throw my legionaries and my guard. That's okay for now. I'll take the men on horses. We'll leave the regular recruits. I'll take the regular recruits. I'm not trying to spam cavalry right now. I'm just trying to spam infantry and archers. I need troops that are good for siege battles, not necessarily for open field battles. I'm not in a kingdom anymore, so I can't summon armies. I don't have that ability anymore, so it's just me. It's just me and my parties. I'll create Marcus the Outcast again. We'll put him on defensive. Nadea's on defensive. Just gonna have to do our best. Our best is gonna have to be enough. He got even more reinforcements. This is a really big army. So this is what I was afraid of. This is the one strength that they have against me. They can just amass a huge army and just overwhelm me. And they're going to keep their lords all together, so I can't capture them. Another one of my castles is being sieged, or one of my Veron castles being attacked now, and I'm being chased by this army that successfully took Thractore. And now look at this, another huge army. Are they all headed for it? Traveling to Gamarden, traveling to Thractore. There's 372 defenders here. The walls are level 1, but I think with my party, if I break in, I can defend against 635. I just can't let these armies unite with this one. I can take on this army if I break in. Nope, they're gonna join up. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm finally here. I've done enough wandering around. I'm deciding. I've decided. I'm gonna take on this army.
Say whatever you have to say.
I'll fight to my last drop of blood. I have to make the cavalry work. So we're gonna. This is gonna be the trickiest battle we fought so far.
On my orders.
Open field. All right, that's a good start. The deployment ends around here. I need to buy myself enough time before the infantry formations and the archer formations meet one another. I'm going to spawn as far forward with our cavalry, and we are just going to harass the entire time. Just harass.
Riders, hear me!
Follow me, guys. Just follow me.
Horsemen! Move out!
Oh, look at the Lord.
On! Forward!
They're just chasing my cavalry around. If I can buy time enough with this, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Alright, they're all together. Cavalry just can't win in a one-on-one. It's not going to happen. Keep moving.
Horsemen, get moving!
Silent right now because I am in the zone. I need to win this. I'm already making mistakes, and I'm making the mistakes that I can't afford, like that, like getting hit. We can pull this one out. We can pull this one out.
Move out!
Trying to thin them out as best I can, personally. Taking too much damage.
Attack!
No, don't attack. That was a mistake. Stop, stop, stop. Look at this guy chasing me. I'm trying to do two things at once now. Stop. Which one? Stop. F6.
Keep your ground!
Yeah, sorry. I'm panicking slightly. I'm the key here. I, as the player, am the key here. Just keep moving them around. Keep moving them around. Do all the work. My infantry in range, they're still safe. Come on, I need to get a kill here. We need to... There we go. There we go. Move him again.
Get moving!
Wow, I just like I just phased through that guy. Come over here. I know you guys have taken some punishment. Just keep it up. Alright, it looks like some horses are harassing my men, but they seem to be doing okay over there. We're not taking unnecessary deaths. Uh-oh. Ouch. Right when I say that. Alright, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Alright, how many do they have of everything? I think we've eliminated all of their cavalry. We've done a good job with that. Okay. Keep it moving, just stay out of the ranged. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Move out! Get move out! Move!
You know what? Go over this way. They've kind of got us pinned against the edge of the map here.
Bounce! Forward!
Now, I can't go in and harass that formation because that is a lot of projectiles. Come here, sir. Ouch. Alright, I'm taking too many risks. I shouldn't be doing stupid stuff like this. Maybe I can get my archers and my infantry when the time comes up on this hill.
Horses! At them!
Okay, let's try to kind of regroup. Let's see what's gonna happen here. So they're out of cavalry for the most part, except like their general's bodyguard, which is kind of hanging back there.
Hear me!
So, high ground, high ground.
Soldiers! On warrior! Get moving!
Few more cavalry guys to pick off. I'm sorry guys if this is taking a while, but I need this to work. This is a battle for our lives. If I lose this, I get captured. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to bring our cavalry up on this hill.
Soldiers!
We'll set up our range because they're coming over this way.
Forward! Hear me! Get moving! Horses! Warriors!
My cavalry can take care of themselves going after those archers. Now that we've kind of split up their army,
Soldiers!
let's get back with our infantry and our archers, and let's manage this.
Forward!
Alright, get some kills, get some kills, get some kills.
Soldiers, attack!
I think my infantry can handle this. How many cavalry do we have left? We're running low. We only have 15 cav left. They've done their job well. Alright, so archers, reset.
Move out! Soldiers!
Infantry, reset.
Get moving! Cavalry! Horses! Bounce! Give them hell! Warriors! Forward! Soldiers! Move out!
Are they retreating? Is that what's happening right now? Because that would be lovely. They are retreating. I think the music just... We got that audio cue. Music is working for us. I think we did this. Alright. Cavalry, keep charging. Yep, they're all retreating like a bunch of cowards. We just won an open field battle, outnumbered 2-1, and we barely lost any men. I sacrificed a lot of cavalry, but that's what they were there for. I could have handled them better, but... Gotta win. That's what matters. I like how that guy just ran in, finished him off. Oops, ouch.
Soldiers! At them!
Alright, my blood pressure has settled. It was pretty intense in the beginning. We have settled. We've won a victory. We only lost 11 dead, 41 wounded. That is, you know, that's a lot, but we can heal them up. Let's see how many prisoners we captured. I bet we got a bunch of loot. I bet we got so much loot. Oh, did we have another battle to fight? Okay. Or I'm wounded. We'll send troops to finish it. Victory. 1 prisoner. 2 prisoner. 3 prisoner. 3 prisoners. 127 men to level up. How many archers do we need? We want to try to get up to 50. Ideally, we get up to 50. Recruits. Where are you? Recruits, 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 recruits. Here. Okay, here we go. Spam it. $30 men leveled up. I got a bunch of legionaries right there. We're gonna get a bunch of veteran Imperial infantrymen then right there. I still have 40 men in the cavalry, so not a lot of my cavalry died. A lot of them just got wounded. Okay, so yeah, a lot of stuff to go through. Whole bunch. People got stuff. I didn't get anything, but people did get stuff. I just bought recent armor, new armor. You might have noticed my new armor. We got that, so we we did improve ourselves a bit before the episode started, so I don't need to get equipment necessarily. I need to get wins. That's what matters. So we did our crossbow. Let's finish throwing. Cincinnatus gets one-handed. Alright, so we're close to Articia. The further we would have been away, the more worried I would have been. Because I need to get these prisoners back safely in a prison cell. I need Vigila recruits. We need to replace some of the cavalry I lost. One of my prisoners just escaped. It wasn't Durthert, though. Crap. I guess we're doing okay on money. I suppose I could lock up some of these men, and if I need to recruit from them in the future, I can. There's some cataphracts in here, elite cataphracts. There were some legionaries in here too. So we'll lock them all up. How's the town doing? No building projects. Let's get one started. Okay, I'm just thinking, is there anything else we need to do? We're in the middle of this war. This is kind of crazy. Okay, so we won that victory. We locked up a bunch of people. Oh yeah, let's go visit the prison. This is the last thing I'm going to do. Good thing I didn't forget this, because I do want to do this. Let's enter the dungeon. And let's see how willing one of them, or maybe two of them, would be to joining our faction. One's all by himself.
Well, here we are.
I decided to free you. No. Our realm should make peace. I can get peace with anybody, but the second I get peace with the Vlandians, I think everybody is allowed to declare war on me. I think that's how that works. Alright, let's see if we can convince one of these underlords. In Gulthar, he's the one that we wanted to convince before. Something I'd like to discuss. Oh, our realms make peace. I thought I could try to convince them to join my faction. I can make peace with them instantly. I can literally just make peace with them. And I guess I could create my own faction after that. Okay, I'm not going to touch anything. We're just going to leave everybody the way it is. I want to get some advice from you guys on how you think that we should proceed from here. But I'm glad that we got some powerful lords in prison. We have the most powerful lord. We got Durthard. So we have a lot of leverage. And we could just end this war, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that. If maybe if there's some lands in the Vlandian territory that we can take, maybe. Since we're at war with them, everything... Oh yeah, we have to take Thractore back first. That would be nice. But nothing that the Vlandians hold right now is of my culture. Whatever, we'll do some planning. I'll do some thinking about it, guys. I'm going to wrap this one up here. It's gone extra long. So, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think I should do from here. I think I'm in a good position. I don't like that we lost Thractore, but we can do something about it. Just let me know in the comments, guys. Leave your comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I did. It was a tense one. It got my heart pounding a few times there. But I had a lot of fun. We won an open field battle, the largest open field one-sided battle that we've ever fought. We were successful. We did a pretty good job there. And we're off to a pretty good start with this Civil War. But I would like to get your input, guys. So leave your comments, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. And I will see you guys for the next one. And the next one should be pretty interesting as well. Next will be episode 18. But until then, have a good one, guys.